Hey there, RiverScene magazine fans. Lonnie Stevenson here. We are inside Havasu 95 Speedway. I am joined this afternoon with Steve Ticknor from DSM Events and Ritchie Sloma. And we're here to give you a little bit of information, get you some facts, dispel the myths, and let you know what you can and can't do if you're attending the upcoming Winterblast here at Sarah Park and Havasu 95 Speedway. Steve, let's talk a little bit about DSM Events. What's your role in this whole grand scheme of things?
Absolutely. Well, DSM Events is super happy to be back, helping with this great event. It brings out so many people throughout the city and the county, and again, just really happy to be here. Our main role is kind of everything outside of the track venue itself. We are responsible for the parking, ticket sales, and so forth.
Okay, and when we say parking, so access as far as inside Sarah Park, and then
Correct.
Where they can park, what they can bring, and
yes,
and Ritchie is your on-site.
Yes, Ritchie's our head of security for DSM, and he's kind of the main honcho in charge out here during the event. So I will hand the mic over to him, and he can answer some more of our questions.
Okay, so the event starts on Thursday. But there's no charge for anyone that's coming out Thursday, is that correct?
Correct. WPA will actually start shooting some fireworks off on Wednesday evening this year, but there is no charge on Wednesday or Thursday. People can come down, they can enter the grandstand or sit and tailgate in their cars and watch the fireworks.
Then Thursday, it's a charge to come inside or to pull inside of Sarah Park.
That would be Friday night, Lonnie, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it is $10 a car, whether there's one person or 10 people in that car. And then if you want to enter the grandstand, it's also $10 per person. You can sit in chairs outside in your vehicle and enjoy it, or you can come in the grandstand.
And parking opens up at 3 o'clock, except for Saturday, which is noon. You're going to start letting
That's correct. 3 o'clock Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. People can come in, pay their $10, and then enter the grandstand also if they choose. Saturdays earlier because the crowds on Saturday are normally sold out by 5 p.m.
Yeah. So people that are pulling in, $10 per vehicle. If you're coming out with a motorcycle, it's slightly less?
If we can put 2 motorcycles in a parking, it's $10 per parking space.
Okay.
So all cars, pickup trucks, or motorcycles if they take up a space. And I just want to remind everybody, there are no RVs allowed in Sarah Park because of their size and the obstruction that they cause for other viewers.
And campers. That would include campers on a pickup as well, right, Ritchie?
Yes, based on the size, no canopies, no easy ups, because we want everybody, the thousands of people that come here, to be able to see and enjoy that show.
Okay, so, and if they need any handicap parking, we do have some areas set aside for someone to come in.
Yes, DSM has actually set up half of the lot in front of the grandstands, and there are huge banners, and people will direct you down to the handicap parking. We literally have hundreds of handicap parking spaces for this event.
Just let somebody know as you're pulling into that.
That's correct. Normally we have them turn their flashers on so that as they get guided in, we know where they're going in.
Okay. So, and we have people, once they pay the $10, to kind of direct them to the areas where there's parking open. You're trying to kind of keep it controlled and filling up one area before you go on to the next.
That's correct. We start at the bottom here and then fill up all the way to the top to the entrance as the day goes on.
And when it fills up,
the police department will actually shut down access to Sarah Park from the highway because there's just not enough car spaces to put in. Last year we put over 800 cars in here on Saturday evening.
Wow. Now, if you're coming out to see the fireworks, we ask that you enter in the main entrance at Sarah Park.
That's correct.
That's where the main traffic flow is going to be coming in. If you're attempting to come in on the backside around the hiking area and the rodeo grounds, you're going to be shut off by WPA, has their own security back there.
Yes, they have their own security, and because it's inside their event, it's fenced off, so the public does not have access to the WPA event.
Okay, and then exiting, police will direct whether we're exiting out.
Each night, yes, the traffic officers will determine if they can use the regular exit or if we'll send them around the backside, back towards the rodeo grounds to the traffic light at McCulloch and Highway 95.
Okay. As we're filming this, we have a little bit of weather in the area. The outlook for for Winterblast is good so far. However, this is all.
Yes, and unfortunately, just like every other event, just like last month with the Balloon Fest, weather is a factor. It does look pretty good right now for next weekend, especially Friday and Saturday. Temperatures in the low 70s and low wind.
Okay. And again, to clarify, it's $10 per vehicle. It's cash. No.
Yes, everything is cash.
No
Thank you for
Apple
that
Pay,
reminder. That's correct.
Ritchie, let's talk a little bit more about the RVs. So we don't want RVs in the parking lot. Where can you park with an RV? And because we know they've shut down the desert across the highway now, and they don't want parking on the highway. So is there any other areas where someone can park with an RV?
The rodeo grounds does hundreds of campsites, so people would have to go to their website to see if they're available.
Okay, and that you can check it out at their website, which is
HavasuRodeo.com.
HavasuRodeo.com. Okay, and then the other thing we want to talk about is obviously big loud booms, pets.
Yes, pets are not allowed in here. Based on that, it is extremely loud, extremely bright, and at numerous times, so pets are not allowed in Sarah Park during the events.
Yeah, and of course we wish all the furry friends, we know this is a tough time for them, and we don't want any pets here that would get spooked, and then we got another set.
Right, if you live within a couple miles of Sarah Park, you should be very aware of pet issues when it comes to these boom booms.
Yeah. The other tip that I remember from being here the last couple of years is there's always someone that forgets to not set your car alarm, because the chances are
yes,
it's going to go off. Yeah. One of the other things that I remember of being out here in years past, and it was something that I never really thought of because I wear glasses, is I saw other people with safety glasses and other forms of eye protection on, because we are so close to everything that's going on that there is some fallout. So I see people with eye protection coming in, which would be a good thought beforehand. But what else should somebody be aware of before they come out?
For those that have never been here before, you are front and center for one of the greatest fireworks displays in the country. With that comes fallout of ashes, because literally they're within 100 yards of you, going up a quarter mile into the air. The other thing is the sound. If you are sensitive to sound, you will feel these fireworks as they go off, as they explode. Besides the aerials, there are ground effects that they do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening. These are things that people should be aware of if you are sensitive to sounds, something to consider when you come out here.
It's one of the other great sensations, though, on the flip side of it is that's the advantage of coming out here to the racetrack is if you've watched them from afar before, I mean, you see the beautiful displays in the sky, but coming out here, you really get the full effect, not just the sound, but sometimes with the bombs and the displays that they're setting off, you can actually feel the heat coming.
Correct. You will feel the heat, you will feel the percussion or concussion on your chest and the sound in your ears. So people should be aware. This is a chance, it's an opportunity to get as close as you will ever be to see fireworks.
All right, if anybody wants any more information, you can go to fireworkshavasu.com.
That's correct.
There is a parking map or a traffic map on that site that they can get some more information. Again, first come, first serve. When it fills up, the police department shuts the parking lot down, and that's it.
Yes, and if people have come in the past, Saturday, you need to get here early. The last 3 years, it's been shut down by 5 p.m. for that 7:30 show. So come out early. The grandstand will be open. You can use all of their food and beverage, or you can sit by your vehicle and picnic. Just a couple other reminders. No open flames.
Right.
No wood burning. No personal fireworks, and no firearms.
Winterblast 35 coming up starting February 14th here at Havasu 95 Speedway in Sarah Park.